Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm from Bahria College, Hanif campus. Your computer lecturer, Ms. Ammara. And today's my presentation topic is related to chapter number 2. Its name is Fundamental of Operating System. And this chapter number 2 is taken from the book of 9th Federal Board. Here's our unit number 2, that is Fundamentals of Operating System. In this presentation, we will talk about user interfaces. So what is user interface? Basically, a user can interact with the computer. The environment through which a user can interact with the computer, that type of environment is called an interface. And user interact with the computer. That's why it is simply called as user interface. We have three main types of user interface. The first is command-driven interface. Second is menu-driven interface. Third is graphical user interface. We will see these types of user interfaces in a very detail in our further slides. First of all, I'm going to explain command line interface. What is command line interface? The interface of command line is basically consisted of instructions, and that type of instructions are to be typed line by line. Command line interface. Here's the interface of command line, just like this. Consisted of some commands within an interface, as you can see in this figure. In a command line interface, commands are given to computer with the help of keyboard. It is based on textual inputs. A command can be typed with the keyboard and press the enter key. Then this command executes it within the computer. Commonly used command line interfaces are DOS and Unix. Means that command line interfaces are used in a DOS operating system. The full form of DOS is Disk Operating System, and Unix operating system. Disk operating system and Unix operating system use this type of interface that is called command line interface. Command line interface is abbreviated as CLI. Examples of CLI, that is command line interface. The first example of CLI is DOS, Disk Operating System. Here is the interface of Disk Operating System, and you can notice that the interface of Disk Operating System is similar that you have to seen in a previous slides, that is command line interface. Disk Operating System. Here's the interface of Disk Operating System, that is consisting of some commands like format, comp, link, check disk, basic, pie chart, etc. Disk operating system is the most popular CLI operating system. Why it is called a CLI operating system? Although CLI is an interface, it is called a popular CLI operating system because this type of operating system, that is disk operating system, used command line interface within the operating system. All the commands that were written in an interface are to be prompt or to be displayed. Prompt means the commands are to be started with this, that is C:/. With the help of this prompt, commands are to be displayed within your computer screen. The fact about DOS operating system is that a user must know the correct syntax of a command. If the user does not know the correct syntax of the commands will not be run, and the consequences is that the operations that the user wants to perform not to be properly performed if they entered the wrong syntax of the command. The commands are difficult to remember with the correct syntax or with the correct spellings. That's why this type of operating system were difficult to use for most of the users because they feel some difficulty by using this type of operating system. The DOS operating system is a single user and single task operating system. Single user operating system means that only one user can work with this operating system at one time. It does not allow multiple users at the same times to run their different tasks. At the same time, it allows only one user. That's why DOS operating system is also known as single user and single tasking operating system. The next example of command line interface is Unix. Unix is another operating system that uses command line interfaces. As you can see in this figure, that all those operations that user wants to perform within the computer are to be stated in the form of a commands like fonts, map, menta, teach, etc. It is the interface of Unix operating system that is consisting of command line interface. Commands are driven and commands are written line by line. The Unix operating system was introduced in 1969. Unix is a multi-user command line interface operating system. Why it is called a multi-user command line interface operating system? Because Unix allows multiple users to run different programs at the same time. A Unix was developed for the large computer systems like mainframe computer system. Why it is developed for large computers? Because Unix operating system allows multiple users for performing their tasks within the operating system. That's why this operating system were developed for the large computer system. Later, Unix operating system uses graphical user interface within their operating system and discard this command line interface because it is difficult to use. Here's of our graphical user interface. A graphical user interface are just like this, that is consisting of graphical images, as you can see in this figure. All the commands that that were shown within the previous interface, that is command line interface, are stated in our commands. As you can see in this figure, that all operations are stated in commands, but in graphical user interface, all commands are stated in a graphical images. So there is no need to remember any commands, and there is no need to remember the correct syntax of any commands. That's why this graphical user interface is most easier for the user. Here's our graphical user interface. A graphical user interface for computer users to interact with computer. Graphical user interface uses windows, icons, menus, and pointers. Windows is a rectangular portion of the monitor in which information are to be displayed, while icons are the small graphical images that were shown within your computer, like files, folders, or any programs. Icons are to be selected and from the menus with the help of a pointing devices like mouse. Your graphical interface, your complete graphical interface composed of these interfaces. That is also known as WIM, and I explain this WIM in my further slide. The advantage of graphical user interface is that it is easier to learn and use because it consisted of graphical images. No need to memorize commands because all commands are elicited within, within the shape of graphical images. It allows user to run more than one program at the same time. As you notice that when you use your computer, mostly computers have Windows operating system, and Windows operating system have graphical user interface. And when you have to use your internet, in which you have to use your Gmail IDs or to explore any information within your computer, or for playing games, either including these operations or programs, you have to make or to prepare your documents. You have to run all these programs at the same time, and this option is allowed by the graphical user interface. The disadvantage of graphical user interface is that it takes a lot of memory and it requires a faster computers for processing or working as compared to other interfaces like CLI or menu driven interface. WIMP interface, it is another word for GUI, means that GUI and WIMP interface both are same. WIMP, W refers to Windows, I refers to icons, M refers to menu, and P refers to pointer. With the help of these interfaces, a complete GUI has to be formed. Another example of GUI is Macintosh operating system. Macintosh operating system also use this user interface, that is graphical user interface. Here's the here's the interface of Macintosh operating system, and you have to notice that all commands are elicited in a graphical images. Macintosh operating system were developed by Apple Incorporation for its Macintosh computers, and these Macintosh computers were introduced in 1984. Its latest version is Mac operating system X, And this Mac operating system X used in many devices such as iPods, iPad, iPhone, and new Apple TV. The Macintosh operating system uses graphical user interface. That's why all the commands are elicited in this operating system in a graphical images, as you noticed in this figure. Another example of GUI is Linux operating system. Here's the interface of Linux operating system. In Linux operating system, commands and graphical images both are included. Linux operating system is an open source operating system. It was introduced in Linus Torvalds in 1991. Linux operating system is difficult to use as compared to Macintosh and Windows operating system. One thing you have to remember here is that Linux operating system, Macintosh operating system, and Windows operating system. All these operating systems used graphical user interface. And we have to study about the examples of graphical user interface. Linux operating system is one of the is one of them operating system who uses graphical user interface. In Linux operating system, for Linux operating system, millions of programmers around the world work to Linux to improve it. It means that Linux operating system is still in its development phase. As in the first point, I have to mention here, it is an open source operating system. Means that it is freely available, its source code is freely available on the internet. Programmers have to use this source code and to perform some editing or modification in their source code in order to improve the Linux operating system. Example of GUI, that is another example of GUI, graphical user interface, is Windows operating system. Windows operating system is one of the most widely used operating system that were used in today's computer, because today's computer are mostly used microcomputers, and Windows operating system are used in microcomputers. And in Windows operating system, a graphical user interface feature has to be included. It is the here's the Windows operating system which uses graphical user interface. As you notice in this figure, all operations, all commands like calculator, like desktop, your documents, your start button, all and your Word document, all these operations are elicited or stated in a graphical images, and that's why it is an example of GUI, graphical user interface, and a user can easily interact with the graphical user interface because all commands are represented in a graphical images. Now we have to study in details about Windows operating system, that what it is. It is the most popular operating system and it is widely used in microcomputers. And you have to notice that in today's um, all all small offices and in houses, the computers are microcomputers, and these microcomputers uses this Windows operating system, and these Windows operating system use graphical user interface. Windows operating system is developed by Microsoft company, and Microsoft launches many Windows operating systems in the past that were already successful. Versions of Windows operating system like Windows 95, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 8, and Windows 10. The latest version of Windows operating system is Windows 10. Here is another interface, that is menu driven interface. In menu driven interfaces, a menu has to be displayed on a screen just like this, and just like this, and just like this. User have to make choices among these menus and to select his options. As you can see in this figure, for example, a person uses an ATM machine for money transaction or for a money withdrawal. When they use an ATM machine, some menus, first of all, some menus are appeared on a screen, and user reads these options and select his option. Similarly, in your mobile, when you when you power on your mobile, many applications are appeared on your screen in the form of menus, and you have to select your interested application within them. So these interfaces are the example of menu driven interfaces. In menu driven interfaces, a user interacts with the computer or to communicate with the computer with the help of menus. The advantage of menu driven interface is that there is no need to learn any complex command that uses traditional operating system like Unix and DOS operating system, in which you have need to remember the correct syntax or correct commands. Menu driven interfaces is easier for novice users. Novice users are those users who are first time or who are firstly or newly interact with the computer. Menu driven interface is makes ideal interface if there are limited options within the menus. But if unlimited options are available on a screen, then menu driven interface not becomes ideal interfaces. The disadvantage of menu driven interface is that user interface limited by screen space. Means that if more than if too much options are to be appeared on a single screen, then the screen becomes messed up. An expert user sometimes can frustrate with the menu driven interface and does not, because menu driven interface does not have visual elements just like in GUI, graphical user interface, or not have graphical elements within the menu driven interface. Just because of this, a user sometimes becomes bored with that type of interfaces. So these are all disadvantages of menu driven interface. Example of menu driven interface: Novel NetWare. Novel NetWare is one of the oldest operating system which include NetWare version 3.1 to 4.11, NetWare 5, NetWare version 6. All these operating system used in oldest time, and this operating system like Novel NetWare operating system use menu driven interface. That as you notice in this figure, it is the Novel NetWare operating system interface which uses menu driven interface, that all options are appeared within the form of menus, and you have to see that on a single screen many menus are to be appeared, and just because of this sometimes user becomes frustrated or to be confused. ProDOS operating system. ProDOS operating system also used menu-driven interface. It is the interface of ProDOS operating system, and it is just like a menu-driven interface. And it is the interface of ProDOS operating system. The full form of ProDOS is Professional Disk Operating System, and this type of operating system were developed for the Apple computers and became the most popular operating system for the Apple II series. So all these like Novel Network operating system and ProDOS operating system used menu-driven interface, which consisted of some menus, some options on a screen. When with ProDOS, Apple has to be mentioned, which means that ProDOS operating system makes for or developed for Apple computers. Here's your home assignment. You have to describe the following interfaces: command line interface, graphical user interface, and menu-driven interface. Then you have to give the advantage and disadvantage of GUI. Mention few disadvantages of DOS, disk operating system. Okay, class, we have to wrap up or end up our lecture here. Thank you. If you have any question or any confusion regarding this lecture, you can freely ask with me.